Question. Psychology tells us that we have a subconscious mind, which absorbs everything with no filter. Everything that seems to be going on is taken in and stored in the subconscious, which takes up about 90% of our mind. And then we have the other 10%, our conscious awareness mind. How much of this mixes with who we really are? Dear ones, none of it. It touches none of who you really are, because you, child of God, are eternal, as God created you. Things of this world are causeless and are illusion. Nothing of this plane of existence, this world, is creation. For creation is eternal. Feelings and thoughts of unconditional love, thoughts of light, thoughts of truth, those are creative thoughts. Your fear thoughts are nothing. Yes, you can have an experience here that feels like something has been created, but it is not creation. Creation is always eternal. All that you seem to have made in this plane of existence is ephemeral. It's that plain and simple. When you turn to fear, you are just fabricating. The beliefs that are products of fear are causeless and are of the world that you perceive as outside yourself, the world you have fabricated in your mind. When you leave this plane of existence, it's gone. You see that it does not exist. The only thing that does exist is the beauty that comes from love, and that is all that there is. This is a shadow world. It doesn't come close to the full and true expression of all that you are and all that God is. Everything you experience here is shadow and dust, easily blown away with a breath. But you think that these things are valuable because you believe that form is real. But form is not real. It is of no value, really, because it is meaningless and is not eternal. Question. But it's preferable to focus on what we find beautiful here, rather than the contrast, right? That's where we start to value what seems beautiful. Yes, it is always best to focus on love, rather than lack of love. Value and focus on the truth, which is love. That means you hold the vibration of truth in everything you see. That is of value. We are not telling you to run and hide from illusion, because then you'd be saying illusion is real, and it might bite you. But the illusion is causeless and can have no effects on the truth of your being. It simply cannot touch you. All that you seem to see here in your physical experience cannot touch you. It cannot touch the truth of your being. Everything in this world that seems to affect you is temporary. Realize that it has no effect on you, because nothing here is real. A body is not real. The changes it goes through are not real. The body has nothing to do with you. You are eternal. The body is ephemeral. The body fades away, but you become brighter and brighter. You are expansive, and you continue on forever. There is no end to you. That is the beauty of life, real life, you see. That is why we say this plane of existence, this world, is shadow and dust. We know the ego doesn't like to hear that, because the world is fabricated, and so is the ego. The only thing that may feel offended by the thought of this world as nothing but shadow and dust would be the fabricator, the ego. This is about letting that go and waking up from the sleep in which you find yourself now. And what is waking up, other than love, light, joy, and peace? It is the full expression of happiness, of the unending and unalterable truth of your light and your being, which is love. That is what you're waking up to. You can let go of all the fabricated stories, because they are nothing. As you value this world less and less, it fades away, because it is not there. And what you are shown is, child of God, you thought that you had done wrong. You thought you had made a grave mistake, and that you were meant to perish and be punished. But no. Child of God, you are eternal and loved eternally. You are untouched, and you remain as pure and innocent as the moment you were thought into existence. And this and you will never change. We love you so much. Our love for you is eternal and therefore unending and ever expanding. You are blessed as always. Namaste.